Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Michael Akahane from Duelist Project, and today I'm bringing you a brand new anime commentary. Unlike my usual content, today I'm not going to be looking at anime series or any particular season of an anime, but on a movie. The movie I'm going to be covering today is no other than Your Name, or in Japanese, Kimi no Nawa. I had another video with a commentary, which I've done just before this one, but when I uploaded it, I got struck down, and the video could not be played due to copyright ID claim, which I'm not going to be able to do anything because since everything is demonetized, it's not worth it for me to be doing several weeks negotiation with Toho Animation. So for that, it's going to be slightly different. I'm going to cover it the same way, pretty much, though you're not going to see all the cool stuff that's happening for the trailer. But anyways, I'll be putting down links to the trailer for the DVD, which released today in the UK. So it will be quite cool. So I'm really excited, or I was really excited about getting this movie. It released last year in August in Japan, in theaters, and in November in UK in theaters. So that's 2016 movie, which unfortunately I wasn't able to see when it was in the cinema. So, which kind of disappointing, but I waited a whole year to get my hands on a DVD, which arrived today in my post, which was really cool. As it was today, it was the release date of the DVD, so I got it on the day one based on a pre-order. So yes, so I was really hyped about this, and the only thing which I knew about Your Name was that it was about swapping, or swapping genres, or swapping the characters, that they will be switching bodies, and my first impression it was that it was going to be a good love comedy of sort, and as it's my usual crime, or I would call it picking standard. Uh, I usually take it on the first impressions of something, so I virtually have a look, see a cool cover art, see a cool name, see a good shout out. It's like, oh, this sounds cool, and let's pick it up. And the same case was with Your Name. I saw this picture, or this short clip, or I think it was a picture of the two main characters, which you can see actually on a screen. At least I hope so. If it doesn't work, there will be just a title name. So I'll just cover it in the post editing if I got struck down again. But you should see the main characters on the screen, and I saw this picture with each of them writing with a felt tip pen or permanent marker on their face, stupid or something like that. And I said, okay, this looks like a good comedy. This is going to be a good laugh. In the beginning, it was funny, uh, and then it hit with the heavy moments. Then it became funny. Then it had heavy moments again, and then it went funny as well. So it was this really interesting mush of things happening, and I was like, "Oh, this is really exciting!" And couldn't really get my hands on the screen all the time, and I was really excited while watching it. I was really, I wouldn't say shouting into my screen. I was like, "Oh, this is awesome! I really love this!" And just like, oh, I was really excited. So, and it wasn't just for the hype from the pre-order. It was something, because when I turned the DVD on, I was like, okay, this looks cool. There was a virtual first impressions within first few minutes into the movie. I went, as I said, I went with the impression it's going to be a love comedy of some sort. And so I went with my expectations quite lower than I would say than usual. Though it was quite well known by this time, or by the time I got it, or by today, that it was quite well received movie, and a lot of people liked it. So, and there was a bit of skepticism in me that okay, it's really well received. So, what's it going to mean? Is it going to be really bland, or just like, well, unfortunately or fortunately for the movie, it turned out really well. I mean, it was really enjoyable. So it was really good experience. And uh, if I were to rewatch it, or uh, which I'm quite going to be likely, probably through the winter holidays. So to when it's quite a bit calm down for me, I might have a nice, I know, nice holiday, a nice evening, turn on and watch it again, enjoy it once more, to see little things which I might have missed, or just to see, just to enjoy it again. It was a really fun movie, and I really enjoyed it. So I cannot stress this well enough. So it was great. So that's the first impression of it. Uh, the plot is quite straightforward with bits of tangled things, and it seems it's told in a really interesting way. So, and it's actually revealed at the end how the story's told, and it's amazing. It's just simply the hell. I mean, the person who wrote this was, I mean, had a really good idea, and they really put it well into the words and then into the movie. And the narration was really good, and the story progressed really nicely. And I must say, the flow was good. The feels train, the happy and the heavy train was kinda wouldn't say uncomfortable, but was interesting. But at least kept me interested. So that's a plus. So it was happy, and just like, oh wow, it's like I do not know what to do with myself. So yes, that was pretty cool. Uh, moving on to the animation, as I said, I was captivated by it within first moments of launching the DVD and actually playing. So I saw the box art and just like, okay, this is pretty standard stuff. I really like it. The art style's not too bad, and yeah, so that's pretty cool. So not too shabby, not too bad, not too great either. And I turned it on, I was like, okay, this is cool. This is cool. The sceneries were great. The cityscape of Tokyo and the countryside uh, was done great. The sceneries, the artists have really outdone themselves. So was really done nicely, and really I have to clap my hands and just like don my hat. And yeah, it was really well drawn, and the scenery played a good deal, and the level of detail in some scene was really astounding. So I was really surprised by that, and surprised meaning of course positively. So the character design was good, not too, I would say, not too overly creative, but I mean, it's a high school themed anime, so nothing to be too creative about. And yeah, that was good. The character design was good, and uh, nothing too disturbing. And yeah, that was cool. Moving on to the music, which is probably one of the best parts of the whole movie, is the music something. So they've actually taken liberty, or they have gotten Radvims to do the soundtrack and the songs for the movie, which really, really well fit into the movie, and it was just simply amazing to listen to that. And the theme song, or the theme songs, or the songs actually fitted the scenes and the theme and everything, and it was like, oh, okay, the Radwimps was a really, really, really good pick for this. So I mean, my friend introduced me to the Radvimps music just recently, and to be honest, I like something more faster paced, or something more not too heavy, something faster. But this time, I would say the Radvimps was really, really good choice for the movie, and they have done really well. And that's, if I were to give an award for music, I would give it to the movie straight away. Just like, job well done, guys. So this was probably the best music in a movie, probably for past 2-3 years, I guess, maybe even longer. I mean, um, so yeah, I mean, that's my take on it. I mean, if I were to probably, I'm slightly contradicting myself because I keep saying Shigatsu wa Kimi no Uso is really good for its music, and the original music and the compositions. Yeah, it is. It's still great, but this is slightly a different category, I would say, because Shigatsu was really more about the music itself and making the music, because it was music themed anime, and this thing had really well fitted the music into uh, the storytelling and everything, and it really fitted well. So it's really job well done. So that's pretty cool. Moving on to the characters, there is little to commend here, or to speak of, because you will see most of the character development in the movie, and since it's a character focused movie, there is quite a bit of it, so which is good. But again, it's a story focused on two main characters, so there is a development in the characters on just the main two protagonists, and there is little development in the side characters, which is slightly disappointing. So it's probably, if I were to pick a minus, I would say the side characters could have been more developed, especially in the ways when the characters were swapped between each other, and the interactions could have been probably, uh, I mean, explored slightly more to see the effect on the characters. What impact did it have on their everyday life and everything? So that could have been explored more, but it would probably stretch the movie to 2 hour mark from current hour and 30 minutes ish. So, but I would say 2 hours is still fine. Probably 2.25 would be still fine if they explored a little detail. So I do not know what it would do with the pacing, though. I mean, that's just a little thing which I would, if I were probably sitting in a production or being the author, or I do not know. I mean, it's just my point as a critic. I would say it could have, but I mean, unless I would see it in person, I would say, okay, they might have gone too far. Maybe the balance is struck really good, but when I'm post-commenting it, seeing it as the final product, I would say, yeah, let's explore the interaction between the protagonists and their surroundings slightly more, not just between the two protagonists, and it's a bit of shame there. So, but that's not a major point to. It's just a minor complaint. I mean, the side characters were okay. The little sister was funny. The classmates were quite good. The co-worker was okay. Yeah, pretty much the important side characters really were well done. So that's or well done. I mean, within limits, of course. I mean, they could have been a deeper. I mean, explored slightly better. But I mean, there's in its current setting, I would say you would have to make and explore the characters deeper. I do not know if the original work has done so, and I would love to read it as well. But I mean, hard to say. So, as I said, there's a minus. So, what's there? I forgot to, in the beginning, to introduce a bit more about your name, as in terms of who is behind it. So the studio behind your name is Comics Wave, and the director is Shinkai Makoto. So I'm actually reading it from the DVD box, so this is pretty cool. So I do not have to look it up. As I said, it released in 2016 in theaters and in 2017 on the DVDs. And today, I mean, meaning at the time of recording of this video, which is 6 November 2017, why I keep saying 16, is the release date in the UK for the DVD. I got mine from the Amazon. If I remember correctly, the pre-order cost £8. So at the time of recording of this video, the price should be around those £8. And yeah, and that's pretty much it. So, as I said, unfortunately there is no trailer, as the previous video I had made a couple hours earlier had been struck down by an ID claim which makes it unplayable worldwide. So, and because I was really referencing to the trailer, I couldn't reuse it, so I decided to record it a new one. So, which is slightly a shame. And as I said in the beginning, I want to get this out still today. So hopefully, I have not gone over the midnight mark. So yeah, and if I were to engage in the negotiations, as I have done with Visual and Key in the past, it would take weeks to secure it, because if I remember correctly, with the Key it took me about 2 weeks time to secure the license for which in the end well, didn't pretty much work out, because the other division struck it and could get only half of it. Well, yeah, but that's the Japanese entertainment scene and their copyrights problems. So yeah, as I said, the movie was enjoyable, and it's certainly a recommendation. So if you have £8 lying around spare, do not know what to do with it, I would say if you put it into the DVD or a Blu-ray or anything you find, it's a good investment. You will get a really good movie out of it. So certainly worth the £8 in my opinion. So there you have it. And yeah, if you like this video, there might be more coming later in the year. I do not know what my current schedule looks like. I've picked up quite a big project which I want to finish by the end of a year, and we'll see if I actually will be able to make it, since it's already November. So I'm working on a quite tight deadline. So I want to get some new videos out since I've got a new rig and I can do more stuff, and we'll see if it actually plays out. So if there will be more stuff coming out, there will be notifications on the Facebook, Twitter, and of course YouTube, where I'll be putting the videos. And yeah, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching, and if you like this video, please hit like, subscribe, and everything, and the other usual stuff you do with the videos. If you would like to hear something more, would like to see more of a specific commentary or more of a focus, feel free to put comment below. And if there is something you would love to see or love to hear in my ramblings, I'll be happy to add it, or in the next video on the next movie, series, or whatsoever. If it's something you wish to hear, some opinion you would love to know, or some detail you would love to hear me talking about, yeah, sure. Put it down, and I'll see if it's something actually worthwhile to do, and if I am actually able to be able to comment on it, because, well, I'm not an master critique, or I'm not a master producer, or not do not know about everything, so might be able to put a couple more sentences, but yeah, okay. Thank you for listening. If you put up with this, thank you very much, and stay tuned for more things coming out later this year, and have a good night.